I know you wrote an article. The injuries have kind of left the preseason plans up in the air. So take us through that article. And I think you would. I I imagine Kevin Stefanski kind of knew Shedeur Sanders was going to play a lot in the first preseason game, either which way.
Yeah, I think, and Kevin Stefanski has not said this, but I believe the original plan was a half for Dylan Gabriel and a half for Shedeur Sanders, and you don't need to play Flacco right away. I would think that maybe DeJuan Jones is the only offensive lineman that's playing Friday night, and again, the weather could change that. Who knows? Um, but that's how it felt. One half for each rookie. Then I think in the second game, coming off two joint practices in Philly, again, it's the rookies play. And then you get to that third game against the Rams, and if Stefanski really wants to see the starters out there, maybe Joe Flacco plays nearly a half, or he and Kenny Pickett split that if Pickett's healthy. We'll have to see. But I just feel like week one of the preseason, coming off one joint practice, it was going to be all rookies. Now, where it gets complicated is if Gabriel doesn't play, and that, like we talked about, that's why you went and got Tyler Huntley. If you didn't have Huntley, then you probably have to play Flacco for a little bit, which I don't think is what they wanted to do. So, um, and then the backdrop for all that is, Pickett still hasn't been in team drills with the hamstring injury that he sustained July 26th. And Dylan Gabriel was limited. He still did one series of team drills and one series of 7-on-7s Monday, but he's got a tight left hamstring. And then Sanders is back, but he stopped practicing Saturday with that sore right shoulder. So they've been dealing with some stuff at that position, and obviously that's the most important position.